Welcome to the tutorial on how to run reports in NotePager Pro. The reports function in NotePager Pro allows you to view a history of sent messages, whether good or bad, and to get detailed information on those messages. You can also view a list of recipients, groups, or carriers in the program. The first step is to run the program, so find the icon on your desktop and double-click on it. When the program comes up, if you're using the trial version, you'll see this prompt. If you would like to purchase the program, left-click on Register, then left-click on the Secure Online Ordering button. If you have already purchased, please click on the Enter Registration Information button and watch our NotePager Pro registration tutorial. If you would like to continue to use the trial version, left-click on the Continue button. Once in the program, go to the Reports menu. You'll notice that we have four main types of reports: sent messages, scheduled messages, statistics, and list. The first three types of reports, sent messages, scheduled messages, and statistics, can be filtered by the recipient of the message, by the date and time the messages were sent, or by the carrier the messages were sent to. For example, go to the Reports menu, select the Sent Messages option, and then left-click on the Recipients option. We can choose to run a report based on all recipients or for only selected recipients. Highlight the subjects of this report. Below that, you can specify the date and time range to view. For example, I want to know all messages sent out for the last year, so I'm going to change the date to this time last year as the start range. Below that, you should see the Summary, Details, and Totals Only options. Summary will give a brief summary of information in the report. Details will give all available information for the messages in the report. Totals Only will display only the number of messages that the report finds. In the next section, you should see all messages, good messages, and bad messages. All messages will tell the report to include every message, whether it was sent successfully or not. Good messages will only display successful messages, and bad messages will only display failed messages. In the next section, you can choose how you want the report output. You can either have the report printed to a printer with an available print preview, or you can have the report written to a file that can then be opened in Notepad, Word, or other text editor. To the right, you should see two checkboxes: Zero Values and Page Breaks. Zero values will tell the program to include values of 0 in the report. Page breaks will tell the program to output page breaks between the lines of the report. After selecting your preferences, left-click on the Print button to run the report. If you've selected the Print report with Preview checked, you need to select your printer, then left-click on the Print button. The last type of report, the Lists reports, allow you to bring up a list of all recipients, groups, or carriers in the program. For example, let's run the recipient list report. You can choose to have it output all recipients or just a specific recipient or series of recipients that you select. Below that, you have two options: Summary or Details. Summary will output a list of names only. Details will give you all available information on the recipient selected. Below that, you can choose to have the report print to a printer with an available print preview, or you can have the report written to a file that can then be opened in Notepad, Word, or other text editor. After selecting your preferences, then left-click on Print to run the report. If you've selected the Print report with the preview checked, you need to select your printer, then left-click on the Print button. This concludes the tutorial on how to run reports in NotePager Pro. For more tutorials, including how to configure the program, please visit our website, www.notepage.net.